Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is London Tay coming to you today with another video. Today's video, I am showing you guys how I do and how I slay in detail these knotless box braids. These are waist length. These are my small, okay? Some people may say these are medium, but these are my small, okay? She has thick hair, so these are my small, okay? If you guys are interested in learning something today, then go ahead and stay tuned. She does have this blonde at the front of her hair on the ends, not in the back, not on the sides, just in the front, and not on the roots. So we were able to slay a ombre look where it has black roots with the blonde tips. No, you do not have to buy the ombre hair where it's the dark roots and the blonde tips if you don't want to, okay? If you want the blonde hair to start a lot sooner than the ombre hair, how it comes, then I just suggest you guys all just buy that blonde color and literally just start with her hair and just kind of feed in like I did. I used the Queen Bee 60-inch pre-stretched hair. It is antibacterial. It's pre-stretched. You don't have to worry about stretching. I use 4.5 packs. I usually don't use any more than 4.5 to 5 packs of hair. I never did like jumbo or anything. I only do small and medium. So I'm just letting you guys know. Disclaimer, if you guys hear screaming in the background, that's just my son watching Little Baby Bum, okay? So just ignore those screams. But let's get started. Okay, so I use a shine and gem to part and a shine and gem on the root. Whenever I start, I'm starting the hair off like I'm about to like braid to the scalp, but I'm really not about to. If you mess up, don't be scared to take it out and don't be afraid to start over, okay? So I like to grip it, and then if I feel like I didn't get it tight enough, as you guys can see, I like to pull the hair and move my fingers closer to the root so I can get a good grip. That is very important. So that way the knotless braids do not slide down, okay? That way you have that perfect grip at the root. That way, you know, it's just more secure. So I always feed to the left because I'm left-handed. So I always feed all my hair from the left side. I do not feed anything on the right. So I feed to the left, braid to in, braid to the right, feed in the left, braid in, braid to the right, feed in the left. I always feed on the left hand side, and all my pieces are the same size. I like to do the same size. I don't like to gradually get bigger because, you know, the more hair you add, the braids are going to get bigger regardless, like by default when you go towards the end of the hair. So that's what I like to do. So I do that a few times, adding the hair until I feel like I got the length that I want. And then after I start done feeding the hair in, then I'm going to start plaiting and start braiding regular. And then I'm going to start hiding the hair. So it's really hard for me to hide the hair when I am adding the hair in. When I try to hide the hair, I notice that the knotless braids end up being like very like wonky looking. They're not straight and streamlined. So I typically don't like to try to hide the client's hair until I am done feeding in. I can't find a better way yet. I've tried, but if you guys know a better way, let me know. So yeah, and then the frizzy part, especially when I get towards the end of the hair, I just apply a little bit of shine and gem, smooth it in with the comb or smooth it in with my finger, and then I like to kind of just braid. Doing this, especially applying that shine and gem to the client's hair, will allow you to hide the hair easier. Yeah, so basically, when I'm hiding the hair, if her hair is on top, as when I'm braiding, I literally just move it to the back. Move it behind the braiding hair. You're literally hiding the hair behind the braiding hair. And I'm just going to keep on doing that until her hair runs out to make sure her hair doesn't stick out. Even if you do fold her hair under the braiding hair, put some shine and gem on the end and smooth it out. And that way her hair sticks with the braiding hair and there's no separation. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on braiding down until I get too close to the end. And then I'm going to continue to my other braid. Honestly, it takes me about 6.5 hours. If they were super tiny, probably 7 hours. If you pre-stretch out, like pre-organize the pre-stretched hair out on the braiding rack or on the desk like I showed you guys on the table, it'll probably be a lot quicker. I usually use a braiding rack, but my braiding rack was occupied with some other hair, so I decided to use Dope Panda's her technique when it comes to separating the braiding hair in. I liked it. I think I just need to get a little bit better because like I brushed against it and just knocked everything over. So annoying. So I was like, okay, I need to be a little bit more careful when I do this routine. But yeah, so I'm just basically braiding everything down, and I will just continue her whole head. When I'm done, of course, I dip everything in hot water, boiling hot water, okay? Boiling hot water. I dip the ends in boiling hot water, not even the very ends, probably like midway all the way towards her ends, just to seal everything together. When you apply that super hot heat to braiding hair, it will allow the hair to kind of melt together and stick together, and that's how you make sure you're not getting unraveled. As far as her edges, I use the even edge control, and I use the Afro G mousse foam on top of her hair with a couple of wrap strips, and that is how I set the hair. So that's basically my explanation of how I do everything. Like I said, I use the rectangle parts, and I do like the brick method where make sure a braid falls in between the two previous braids. And yes, so I do leave a little bit of edges out. I usually ask the clients, do they want to leave edges out or anything like that? So some of them say yes, some of them say no. It just depends on the client. And these pretty much last, to me, they last as long as box braids. Some people keep box braids in super, super long. Some people only keep, braids in for about a month or two or something like that. And honestly, they last that long. I don't know what people are saying, like the knotless braids don't last as long, but to me they do. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I am going to include a clip of me ending the braids if you guys want me to. I included it in the last video, but I can include it in this so you guys can see what's going on. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you guys so much, and I'm gonna talk to y'all in my next video. Bye. Mwah.